What's up, guys? It's your girl Jada, and I'm back with another video. So I'm actually doing a voiceover. You're gonna see me talking to the camera, but I decided to do a voiceover at the end because there's like too much noise in the background. So today I'll be doing a makeup video, and this is an efficient makeup video. It's corona time, ain't nobody got time to be spending money on makeup or to be going online and shopping. So as a result, I'll be showing y'all how to do your makeup a natural glam with little to no products or tools to use. So yeah, let's get into the video. So the first thing I'm grabbing for is my morning burst. Since I don't have a primer, as I said, this is an efficient video, I'm going to be using my morning burst as it helps with oily skin and it will give me that matte finish and help my foundation to settle in and not be as clumpy as others would be. So this is just gonna help my foundation to set, help my oily skin to be subtle. So I'm just gonna apply that and rub it on the areas that mostly get greasy for me, and after doing that, then I'll continue with the procedure. Now, if y'all see me looking behind the screen, it's because there's a mirror there, and that's only to help me to do what I gotta do and ensure I'm doing it right. So the first thing I will be doing is my brows. Whenever I'm doing my makeup, I do my brows first. The tools I'll be using in this video is a fluffy brush, a flat brush, a small fluffy brush. I'll be using a beauty blender, LA Pro concealer, one in the shade dark cocoa and the other in beautiful bronze. At this point, I'll be using my Revlon brow pencil I'll be using the spoolie at the end. I don't use the pencil unless I have no other choice, but at this point in time, I'm just brushing in my brows and I'm just allowing it to be easier for me. So you always want to brush your brows in first, and then you're gonna grab your eyebrow pencil. So I'm just sharpening it up, and then after that, you want to ensure, for beginners, you want to take your time and underline your brows. So you start at the bottom and you underline your eyebrow, and then you move to the top and you underline the top part also. So just take your time, nice and slow, so that you can get this properly. So as you can see, I'm going in now and I am underlining my brow. Just taking it, and yeah, I'm just underlining it. This is going to be pretty easy as I tweezed my eyebrows earlier on today because they were a bit too bushy. For some reason, I think my eyebrows got alopecia because they're so pitchy patchy, but that's okay, sis. We got eyebrow pencil, we got a spoolie, and we got concealer, and that's all we need. By the end of the day, our eyebrows will be on fleek. So there we go. We're filling it in. We go on top. If as I said before, your eyebrows are pitchy patchy like mine, and you just go in and you fill that in. Use your spoolie at the end of the day, and you just blend that in, sis. Blend it in. So there we go. Doing the other eyebrow, and I'm just tracing my brow. So at this point, I'm filling in my brows. I'm getting those patched areas and I'm filling it in, and then I'm going to reach for my spoolie and I'm gonna blend it in. You gotta blend that in. You don't want your lines to be harsh, so you gotta blend that in. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going in and I'm blending it. As you can see, I'm still seeing a patchy area of mine, so I had to go back in with a pencil, which is fine. Then I'm going to use my spoolie again to just go back in, take my time, and blend that in. After this, I'll be reaching for my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Beautiful Bronze. So as I told you, I reached for my LA Girl Pro Concealer, and this is the shade Beautiful Bronze. I'm going to use that to conceal and to correct my eyebrows. So as I told you, the struggle is real. Ain't nobody got money to waste on makeup in these serious times. So I'm just going to take a bit of my concealer. I'm not trying to finish it all. It needs to stretch for coronavirus. I'm going to put it on the back of my hand. I'm just going to take that and correct the brow, give it some highlight and definition. So there you go. I'm tracing my brows out. I'm trying to clean it up, give it a nice shape, a nice arch. Gotta get in there and clean it up. And I'm just dipping back and I'm going in. There we go, there we go, there we go. So I'm just dipping in, then I reach for the top. I go above, then I just start going over it, and I start to sculpt my eyebrows out. I'm sorry for the background noise. It's a bit busy downstairs today. So there we go. So now as you can see, I'm moving towards the next eyebrow, and I'm trying my best to sculpt this out properly. I'm trying to get it identical to the other one. Not all the time your eyebrows will be identical, but that's okay as long as it's not far off looking from the other one. Sculpting the second eyebrow will be easier than the first usually. That's how it is. But yeah, as I say, I apologize again for the background noise. Today is a busy day for everyone. So I'm just gonna go in and just sculpt my eyebrows. As you can see, I'm still going under that brow because I'm trying to make it clean as possible, because that's how I like my brows. I like them clean. And now I'm just going off on top and I'm trying to clean that one up too. See, that came easy for me, cleaning that one up. So there you go. You gotta take your time though. As a beginner, you gotta take your time to do it. Even me, sometimes I have to take my time doing it. So there we go. Take your time. And then we just use that concealer and we just spread it out and blend it out. There we go. There we go. So after finishing my brows, I'm going to, I don't know why, okay, I went for my flat brush. There we go, that's why. So I went for my flat brush and I just did that to remove all excess. You want to clean your brush off because sometimes it got stuff on it. So you got to clean your brush off, take as much time as you need, and then you're going to use that flat brush and you are going to remove all excess concealer. You're going to use it to spread the concealer over your face evenly and blend it properly. Gotta blend it properly. go between your brows, because at the end of the day you don't want a unibrow. If you want a unibrow, that's up to you, but for me personally, no sis, a unibrow, I do not accept that. So you go between, then you go over to blend it over your forehead and below. You just clean up where it's necessary. Now sometimes while cleaning up we might get carried away and make a mistake, but that's okay. You can go back in with your eyebrow pencil, you can fix that up, and go back in with your brush or your concealer and just clean that right up. There we go, just clean that right up. So it's okay to make a mistake, because at the end of the day you have your concealer and your brush and you can clean it all up. No need to remove all of it. So I learned a trick the other day. You take your concealer, the same one I used on my eyebrows, and you put it over the pimples that you have and the obvious dark spots, and you allow it to sit there. This allow your pimples and your dark spots to minimize. And if your foundation isn't one that gives you full coverage, doing this trick will help you to have full coverage. I promise you, your face won't be cakey. You just add some concealer over the pimple or the dark spots. You let it sit there for a while before applying your foundation. So just go in there, cover those up. And now I'm going to use my Fit Me foundation, my Fit Me matte foundation. Yes, and this, there we go, Fit Me foundation. It's in the shade 355 Coconut. So I'm gonna take that. We don't need to be fancy out here. We don't need to be fancy. Give it a little shake. Take the cup, the bottle off, and you just put a little on the back of your hand, as I've been doing all night. You just put a little on the back of your hand. There we go. Take my brush. This is the brush I mentioned earlier, and you're just gonna dab it on. Do not wipe it into your face, just dab it onto your face. So you're gonna dab it all over, dab it on top of the spots where you put the concealer. Just dab it on. Don't wipe, as I mentioned in the video. Just dab it on, dab it all over. It doesn't matter if it gets on your lips. That's okay, honey, that's okay. Just get the full face. There we go. Just dab it on. There we go, there we go. Then what I'm gonna do now, I realize that I didn't take up enough. So I'm gonna go back in for some more foundation to add to my face. I apologize for the background noise. So there I go again, and I'm covering my forehead. I took a little bit too much out of the bottle, but there it is. So right here we can see that I went in from a beauty blender, and I'm gonna do exactly what I did with my brush. I will not be wiping it in. I'll be dabbing it into my skin so that it can sit on it smoothly and give the full coverage that I need. So we're gonna dab it into your skin. There we go, dab it in. And as you can see, it's already looking matte. The areas that I've dabbed in are already looking matte. Like, it's not too matte and it's not too oily. So there we go. You just dab it in, and then I'm gonna go in for my forehead next. Be sure to always bring it down on your neck, because you don't want your face and your neck to have two different colors. So I go in for my forehead, and I'm just gonna finish dabbing that in. So at this point, I was feeling sweet. I was feeling like a whole boss. So there I'm checking out my brows, and yet still I still went in with my beauty blender again, and I'm going at it. You gotta do that sometimes to get that full coverage and to get it all blended in properly. So at this point, the same pencil that I used on my eyebrows, I reached back for it, and this time I'm outlining my lips. I'm not going over my lips, not gonna do too much. I'm just outlining my own lips. And after outlining your lips, you can take your finger and you can blend that onto your lip. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna outline it and then blend it in. After outlining, I reached in for my e.l.f. nude pink lip stick. This is matte, and I just applied some of that and then rubbed my lips together to blend it in and give it that ombre effect. So there I go, just going at it, trying to get that ombre effect. And then I went back in with my beauty blender, because ain't nobody want oily skin or oily foundation. So I'm just going in. I'm doing the most at this point in time. I'm just doing the absolute most. Now I decided that I didn't want to go matte anymore, so I added some pink glitter gloss to my lips to give it some pizzazz. But before doing that, I gave it some more of the nude to give it some more color, and then I added the pink glitter gloss to my lips, and that really did the job for me. There we go, sis. Praise the Lord. As y'all can see, I'm still going over my lips, sis. I'm still going in it. I'm getting it, and I'm just ensuring that everything is nice and set. I went back in with the nude because I felt as if it just wasn't popping enough. So there we go. Add some more of that. There we go. Pucker them lips. Then I reached for my highlight, forgetting that I missed a step. Y'all are gonna see this. I missed a step. I was supposed to do my contour. Instead, I was showing y'all my highlight. This is a beautiful bronze highlight. That's not the name of it, but I'm saying it's a beautiful bronze highlight. I'm going to apply it to my cheek before realizing, girl, you did not do your contour. You did not give yourself cheekbones. Like, I'm missing cheekbones, that contour effect. There we go. Let's wait for it to hit me. Let's wait. There we go. It hit me, and it hit me hard. I felt so stupid. So as I told you, we're trying to conserve my Dark Cocoa LA Pro Girl Concealer. It is finishing by the minute, so I had to cut it, and I'm going in with my flat brush that I used on my eyebrows, and I'm gonna apply it to my cheeks. So that's what I'm doing. I'm applying it to my cheeks. Can't believe I forgot that, but it's okay, girl. It's okay. At least I remembered. So there we go. I applied it, And then I'm gonna go in back with my beauty blender and I'm just gonna rub that in, gonna blend it in. And you want to be sure to blend it in properly. We don't need you looking out there as if you got bruised, like you just got hit, like you were in a cat fight. You're gonna blend it in properly. So just go in, rub it in, and blend it in properly. There we go. That's so much better. And that's when I'm gonna reach back for the highlight and do what I gotta do. So this highlight is pretty bomb and it's pretty strong, so I don't need to use much. So I just used the cover of the highlight. I didn't even use the bottle of the highlight. I just reached for the cover of the highlight, and that's what I dipped my brush into and put on. Look at that. Tell me you did not feel the Holy Ghost just now, because I felt it. I sure did. And it's not because I'm outside freezing trying to avoid noise in the house. It's because that highlight gave me goosebumps. Like, look at that highlight. Y'all are gonna see the end results and the pics and y'all are gonna be amazed. Yes, y'all are gonna be amazed. Like, look at that. Like, what? Come at me better. Like, what? Period, sis. Period. Period. Who can talk to me now? Like, honest to God, who can talk to me now? Like, when my highlight was popping, don't even talk to me. Don't even feel like you can talk to me. Like, what? My contours popping, my highlights popping. Gonna add a little to your chin to give some definition. There we go. If you want, you can add some to your nose to give it that narrow look. Just gonna use a little, not too much. Don't overdo it. But there we go. Blow the brush out if you feel like you have too much in it. You just give your brush a little blow and you'll be good. There we go. Yes, sis. You gotta make that ugly face to get it right. Gotta make that ugly face to get it right. There we go. I'm loving my lip color right now. I'm loving it. My nails need to be done, but I'm loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. So there you go. See, I still have foundation on my hand because I took too much. So I'm just going to use the cover of it and just wipe the rest into the cover. So after packing up, that's the end results. Here are the pics, guys. Like, look at that. Just look at that. Don't I look beautiful? Like, y'all ain't ready for me. Like, what? Damn. A girl's beautiful out here. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, taste. The sermon looks. Look at those lips, though. Eyebrows on fleek. Makeup ain't much. Look at that highlight and how the foundation sits on my skin. Like, honest to God, look at that. Wow, like, look at that. I know my eyebrows look bigger than one, looks bigger than one, but I promise you it's because of the angle it's been taken. But yes, sis, thanks for watching.